Hello and welcome to another episode of the Monstie Overview series. As voted by the community, this episode will be shining a blazing light on the Monster Hunter World's Azure Empress, Lunastra. This video is intended as supplemental material for users of the Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne mod, or MHSI for short. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, links to all you need to know will be in the description down below. Now without further ado, Lunastra is a specifically female-only elder dragon, and counterpart to her male variant, Teostra. Despite being a sometimes more ferocious and less commonly sighted monster than her mate, this did not stop the riders of the New and Old World alike from seeking out their dens and hatching them as their loyal companions. Being an elder dragon, Lunastra comes with her own set of training challenges that had to be weathered throughout the guild's history before riders were able to learn how to earn this rare partner's trust. While a hatchling and juvenile may be more naturally trusting and calm by nature, adolescence brings out intense hormonal changes, leading to a highly territorial nature and a lack of tolerance for inexperienced riders. The guild openly shares their knowledge of bonding with these royal beasts with would-be Lunastra riders, insisting that her prideful and highly intelligent nature means that prospective riders must work hard to bond and hunt with their monsties from a young age, to prove that they are worthy of respect from these majestic beings once they've reached maturity. While Lunastra herself may not be fully understood, the vast range of her male counterpart suggests that individuals thrive when allowed to travel frequently across large distances, unless it is the nesting season, at which time Monstie Lunastra have shown that they prefer to nest within their homes or stables until the season has passed. If your Lunastra is your favorite Monstie, which she likely will be due to her incredible upkeep, be prepared for a break in the nesting season, or to swap to another less needy Monstie in the meantime. In combat, Lunastra in particular is one of the most difficult yet rewarding allies an elite rider has access to. Her versatility and battlefield control make her an excellent choice for those who favor tactical combat. Her ability to spread natural heat and hazards are a potent weapon in the right hands, if you can handle the heat. It should be noted that like all elders, a Lunastra Monstie is a force of nature, and not simply an obedient mount, resulting in some riders falling short of earning her respect. More than once, a Monstie Lunastra has been recorded abandoning her rider to seek out a more worthy handler, or to return to the wild altogether. While in most cases these partings have been peaceful, not counting the social fallout after the fact, one Lunastra has been recorded turning on her handler. This has led to a guild-wide reformation that any rider who wishes to obtain an Elder Dragon Monstie must go through a screening process before they are allowed to obtain an egg. As far as gameplay, this is lore applicable only. There is no mechanic limiting your Monstie choice, nor is such a mechanic planned, as it is considered anti-fun. If you would like to limit yourself about whether or not you can use higher tier Monsties, including Elder Dragons, that is a choice that you will have to make for yourself. As a general overview, Lunastra's abilities mainly revolve around battlefield control, area denial, and wearing down your enemy slowly. While Teostra may excel at raw damage and exploding your prey in a shower of sparks, Lunastra's strategy is to slowly cook her target alive. Her heat waves, fire puddles, support abilities, and other attacks all follow a similar pattern: outlast and overwhelm. This makes her more akin to a sword and shield based Monstie to balance out Teostra's hammer based approach. Just as her combat prowess is excellent, so is her mobility. Featuring both a high running speed and flight capabilities, this makes her valuable to anyone looking to explore the new world. In combat, she is fairly nimble for her size, but is considered average in speed when not moving in a straight line. Lunastra features a tough hide and is one of the more durable Monsties on the roster to make up for her moderate speed during combat. But despite not being the fastest, mobility does aid in her overall survival, as she is a moderately evasive tank, as opposed to a Monstie like Deviljho or Nergigante, who are more akin to a wall of muscle. She also proves to be a wonderful partner for those wielding gunlance. The shellings of said weapon are able to ignite her fire puddles, which then deal extra damage to your prey. But this is not the end of her utility, as Lunastra's fire puddles can be ignited by the flames of enemy monsters, setting themselves ablaze. To add to that, her near-endless waves of heat become a powerful disruptor towards Kushala Daora by setting their tornadoes of flame and hijacking them as her own weapon against the enemy Elder. Once Lunastra has built up enough of her flame, she will begin to prepare her Nova for a powerful AoE attack. This move is almost uninterruptible by enemy monsters and will ignite any remaining fire puddles in the field. It should be noted that her Nova interferes with the Val Solvane armor set bonus. This bonus comes from both the Val Hazak and Black Veil Val Hazak sets, providing regen beyond the red bar of your health. While she is performing her Nova, this bonus will stop working briefly, but it will resume once Lunastra finishes her Nova. However, her flames should not burn her rider. Last but not least for her combat notes is addressing her enraged state. When entering this mode, she temporarily gains increased attack power and speed, allowing her to wear down your enemy even faster. We do not have any records of additional effects of her enraged state at this time. Despite the New World's wild Lunastra demonstrating increased ferocity over previous specimens we have studied, Monstie Lunastra only occupy a solid B tier on the list. While Lunastra is certainly a powerful choice and excels when paired with the right rider, certain Monsties are more generally applicable in matchups and/or do more damage overall. Lunastra riders put up with her intense personality because of her regal and imposing nature, and are no lesser for it. A well-trained Lunastra will still perform well in most situations, despite not being the favorite of those who prefer faster kill times over all else. Keep in mind the Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne leveling system, which allows you to power up your Monsties up to level 99. So if you feel your Lunastra is lacking, make sure to train her properly. For larger targets, her ability to cover a large portion of the field with damage over time can be valuable. And just like all Monsties, Lunastra may be subject to balance changes or improvements in the future. On to Lunastra's hotkey abilities. Ability 1 is unlocked at level 10 and is Extended HP Recovery, a very useful and universally applicable ability which gives you a brief regeneration effect. This is especially valuable to riders who may be low on potions during a hunt or those who favor tankier setups. Level 20 increases the duration and usage frequency of this ability. Ability 2 is also unlocked at level 10 and grants Earplugs Large, an excellent support ability for those not running earplugs on their sets. Activating it provides a brief immunity to even the mightiest of monster roars, affording you a window to deal damage that is free from sonic disruptions. Level 20 increases the duration and usage frequency of the effect. And with this, we wrap up another episode of the Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne Monstie Overview. We hope you enjoyed this look into the Empress of Flame. Let us know who you would like to see next, and keep an eye out for the next poll to vote on the next Monstie that we cover. This video was made as a collaboration between myself, Carmen, who is recording and editing, Scourge, who is drafting and organizing, and Acidic, who has made the Monstie tier list and helped with the balance testing for the mod. The link to the mod is in the description as always, as are the names of any skins or other mods used in the video. If the skins are made by myself or other Stories community members, they are also in the mod Discord under the add-ons channel. With all that said, of course, thank you for watching, and happy hunting! Hello and welcome to another episode of the Monstie Overview series. As voted by the community, this episode will be shining a blazing light on the Monster Hunter World's Azure Imprints. As voted by the community, this episode will be shining a blazing light on the Monster Hunter World's Azure Imprints. I did it again! Tell me, why is it that I cannot speak?